Hey guys, no more cutting. They just want you to carry out what you've already cut. What is this stuff? Has it got a special name?
Yeah.
Tobacco tree?
Tobacco tree.
No. It starts with L, doesn't it? Lantana. Is it lantana? Lantana. All right, so stop cutting and start pulling all the stuff out. So my background, I've sort of, for instance, cut my teeth in education through building boys' leadership programs, but not your traditional school captain leaders. Boys that needed leadership. Some of these young men didn't have positive male role models in their lives, so me and a bunch of other teachers sort of took on that responsibility, and it doesn't go without its hardships. Been productive?
Council work.
Anthony, how you going, mate? What campus are you from?
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast, welcome, mate. How's your first couple of days been?
Yeah, it's been good.
Enjoying it?
Yeah.
What's been the hardest thing you've done so far?
Probably this.
Being a PE teacher by trade, I've got quite an experience in outdoor ed camps. This one's different. There's something about Emu Gully, the way that AITC values have a direct synergy with Emu Gully. Because I think one of the things that's missing in mainstream education is that significance of what we're actually learning. And one of the things that I like about it, it's about the young person you're becoming and those character traits that you're developing across your time here. Yeah, I don't like tight, dark spaces. So that little tunnel, because there's a bigger set of tunnels as well.
Yeah.
So that's like a little teaser. And I guess I can't get back to campus and hold you accountable for something if I'm not prepared to do it myself, yeah? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then hopefully at the end of it you go, well, Tim's all right because he conquered some of his fears. So when he has a chat with me and says, maybe you need to change this a little bit, you go, oh, fair enough, that's, probably fair cop.
So I've been in independent schooling for a long time, and when I took this on, I really knew independent schools, and this was going to be a secular school. We needed a value base. And I remember sitting out at Emu Gully one night, and I was sitting there and I was looking on the wall, and the Anzac values were up there, and they were self-sacrifice, mateship, courage, and I looked at them, and it had in the background this picture of an Anzac soldier, and I thought, oh, that's it. The Anzac tradition. So we started to tell the story of the Anzac. And so there is a sort of a military background to the AITC in terms of these values are not just pulled out of the ether. They're actually something that every Australian believes in.
Yeah, so we can start going head first up there.
The Rookies program sets the young person off on their journey. We know that we have to change young people's thinking. We have to help them see what does it mean to not just join a school, but to join a community that helps people set off in their careers and their future.
Do you need them to keep helping? You need to maybe get up on your hands and knees a bit. That's it.
My first milestone. I've accomplished, I've visited workplaces, I've got safe in my workplace, I understand some of the fundamentals, but really I'm now setting off. So it's a big reset, and it helps the young person find their feet in order to go for the future in the AITC.
Working at the AITC is about celebrating every individual young person's strengths and passions and helping them segue into the real world at a young age. I have found the most amazing place to work. I love that it's always fast moving. I love that it's always evolving. Industry changes, direction changes, and so I love that we're on a continuum of movement opposed to just in like a stagnant traditional education system. I love working with young people who have a passion to be technically talented. I love working with young people that may have had struggles in the past, but they're finding a new environment and paving a way of success for them where other people might have underestimated their ability to succeed. So I love being a part of that whole journey. Every day is completely different. So we try and do a lot of industry-focused experiences. So that could be going on an excursion or doing a learning experience outside the classroom. I feel like we're quite a close and open community, so you're often having a lot of real world conversations about helping them grow as human beings and in industry, as well as teaching them the curriculum. I love at the AITC that our young people refer to their team leaders by their first name. It sort of helps right from that very first day. You build a relationship based on mutual respect where they feel like an adult.
It was definitely a big decision. I was very nervous and I was worried on what I was going to do and how I was going to make friends on my first day, but everything kind of settles in within the first week. The AITC sent me out to different work experiences, helping me find out what I wanted to do, different trades I tried out, and I ended up going into chipping my first time, and I just stayed in it. I work in commercial. I work in the big high rises in the city, doing steel framing, like sheeting and setting. AITC is a lot more supportive in your pathway and what you really want to do.
It's a really diverse community here. You get people that are from all different types of schools, all different types of backgrounds, and everyone with different experiences coming together, all trying to do the same thing, which is get into working. So I've got a lot of good friends here that are really supportive of my work. You know, they're all doing their own different things as well, so it's really interesting getting people that work in different industries. Being able to learn how to speak to employers and call up your own workplaces to get work experience, and then moving forward from that in learning how to work properly and secure an apprenticeship for yourself. It really gives you a big leap on understanding how the workplace works and how you're actually going to be functioning just as an adult when you grow up.